So here's another video I'm doing at like 4 in the morning. If you saw my last video about my controller I use for playing like Stadia or xCloud or NVIDIA Now, any of those type of systems or emulators, pretty much anything you can play on your Android phone. I'm not sure if you have to be on an 8.0 or above or something like that. All my phones are above that. But this is the controller I always use, and I showed this game clip in here. And actually, this has been proving to be really, really good instead of having the phone somewhere else. But if you watch that video, you'll know I talked about something else I was getting. And that's the Kishi here. No, this is basically it. I mean, you got the front of it. Let's see here. Normally, I would do a separate thing, but we'll just do it on here because I'm just doing a quick video here. I did get the Xbox version. You'll see right there, and that's the button layouts. I don't know if there's a difference in the controllers. I could not find anything, so I don't think there is a difference, but I wanted the button layouts. But do your research on that beforehand. I'm definitely not buying another $80 controller to find out. But yeah, you have all your, all the bragging points, typical bragging points here. They're kind of showing it in its compact mode and then in its phone mode here. And then spin it around here. Yeah, you get a Game Pass code Ultimate, so you can try the 14 days of Ultimate. There we go. God, I'm tired. I got to start getting more sleep on these things. But I was, like I said, I was excited to get this on because I was very pumped when this came. I wasn't in town when this came. And I opened it right away. This is nothing. This is just the hanging tab for the shelf. They got a little fancy with that, but it's your typical box. I'll take that off. Some pads in there to hold it steady. And then here's your controller. Let's take that out. So on the front of the controller there was a sticker, and on the back of the controller there was a sticker. And it's basically just, I stuck them in here. It's just basically telling you, hey, this is how you take the phone apart, things like that. Underneath there is the code for Ultimate. So it was a little weird at first. Here you'll see this is not wireless. This does directly USB-C in, so you cannot use this as a wireless controller. But you'll see it has all the Xbox One, I guess, type buttons. You get your triggers and bumpers. And then on the back, there's this weird, nice still. You just got to pull. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of travel, but these two tabs here, you just pull those. See if I can do it here. And then you just kind of bend it in a weird way. And it comes apart, and then you'll see it's kind of stretchy and flimsy. So right off the bat, that worried me a little bit. I shouldn't have let it worry me, but I'm going to plug a phone in here. We'll plug that in. There we go. So yeah, that fits in there pretty good. See the reflection of me? Look at that. Infinite mirrors. It actually feels pretty good. Let me power my phone off here. I don't know what's on it, so you guys don't want to see that. But yeah, it feels pretty good. There's a little bit, see if you can hear this. So it's a little scrapey, I guess would be what you'd call it. The D-pad doesn't feel horrible. It's not great. It's a D-pad. The Xbox One controller is a little more clicky, I guess. But it's good. The buttons are very tactile. The 3s feel perfect. They feel just how they should. The analogs feel... I might actually like the analogs on here better than my controller, but my controller's been well used. These buttons here, they have a lot of travel in them. A ton of travel. But, being that they're variable, that's a good thing. Overall, it's pretty well done. I have not charged mine through yet, but here, and it even has a little note on there, charging only. See if we can get that. I have not charged through it yet. I haven't had to, but we'll peel that off there. There you go. So you got a USB-C on there, so you can do a pass-through charging, which is pretty nice. Because obviously, compared to my wireless solution with my Xbox One controller, this being wired in is going to help with latency. I have used it with the NVIDIA Now through the just what I have set up through my Steam library and everything, and it's all right. I personally have not been impressed with the NVIDIA streaming. And I feel bad saying that in a way because it isn't bad. It's just I've had better luck with Stadia. And since I knew an Xbox controller would work with Stadia, I went with the Xbox version just to play it safe, and it does. It works. I didn't install any software or anything like that. Just it works with it. And then I did local Xbox play because I have mine set up where I can just play off my Xbox, and everything's, I didn't play a full game on that, but everything seemed to work. I just did it real quick. Like I said, I just got this. The only things, and it's not a deal breaker, is the more I do it, the more I realize I shouldn't even complain about it. It does feel fine. I'm so used to a normal controller. If you're used to a Switch, it's a good layout, which is nice. It works with emulators also. You just got to map the keys. Being that it's an Xbox type controller, I found some of my emulators were already set up. And that might be because I use the other controller. It does, though, bend forward. I'm not hurting anything, but it does bend forward. But it does, this part here is rubbery, like a elastic band type rubber membrane. So it does pull it back. This side doesn't do that, and I don't want to force it because that's where the USB-C is. But I did find when I was playing, I got excited a couple times, and I kind of flinched. And maybe that's a good thing. Actually, I'm going to actually put that back on the pros list. That was a con thing at first, but as I played, I didn't have that happen, and there was a couple times where I went like that. Now I think about it, if that wasn't like that, I could have actually damaged the phone, so yeah, that's a good thing. I can do a more in-depth video on this if you'd like. Let me know, make some comments, but otherwise, I just wanted to throw this up there and talk about it a little bit. I was really excited to get this. I do have an idea. I don't want to say what it is for this. I know some people made some comments on RAZER site, and I think I might have a solution. That's kind of doesn't make sense since I'm not telling you what it is, but if I can figure that out, you'll find out because there'll be a video for it. But yeah, other than that, hope you got something out of that. Otherwise, if you do go to their site, scroll around a bit till it pops up for a $10 code if you decide to get this. I don't know if you saw in the video I talked about this, but this is $99.99. And if you sign up for the newsletter, you get a $10 off anything that's $99. So I actually did not pay full price for this because I did that. So, yeah, other than that, thanks.